So I was wondering just how far we've actually come, and it looks like we've saved. Let me pull up the overview panel and look at our stats. If we go all the way down here, you can see that we've explored 21 sectors, which means we have 29 more to go, which means we've got quite a ways to go. So I'm going to try tonight to just blitz through some of these sectors. And we have 4 ships, and I have my drones. My 4 ships are pretty good. We're not really taking any major damage. I'm going to have my own ship, and I've got my 3 identical triplets here to go with me. So we're just going to go and go and go. And I think Dale is our next one we were told we could go to. We're just going to go and go and go until we can't go any further, until we get blown up. We'll save along the way, obviously, and then we'll know how far we can go. And maybe we'll go 2 more systems, maybe we'll go 10 more systems before things get too rough. But I want to get to that point. I don't want to spend, I don't want to waste these systems. There might be 10 systems in front of us that we can use to improve ourselves. And so we might as well use them. If we can free them up and use them, then we will. So we're in Dale. We've already been to this system. What the bananas? Dale Narondel. Alright, did I go to the wrong... Where's our dead end at? Our dead end is right there. Alright, let's go back. So we've been to Dale. I'm just trying to figure out where we can go next. It doesn't do a good job of telling us what our next systems are. Of course, it probably would have done a lot better job if I would have actually looked. By the way, thank you for being here with me again tonight. So looking at the map, we got Sedlo and Ankimos. So, well, Ankimos has already been freed up. So I guess Sedlo Zay is the only one we can go to. I can't remember how many we freed up on our last playthrough, the last time we were here. So let's go to Sedlo. And if we can't go there, it'll at least tell us where else we can go. Do I have you scanned? Yes. Public Energy Generator. Labor United. Alright, so off we go to Sedloze. To find something to pew pew, something to blow up on this beautiful Tuesday night. Of course, you're probably not watching this on a Tuesday night, so just pretend it's Tuesday night. As miserable as Tuesday nights can be, especially when rain and snow is approaching, but not much rain and snow. Spring will be here soon. The harbingers of spring are all around us. Wind and rain and the daffodils sticking their heads above the ground. Alright, 96 credits. Alright, so we have to go to Asawinza Fizawagi first. Alright, so we'll head over there. Wish the map would show us something. Of course, I can always use the note function, and I can always just keep notes next to me on my desk, I suppose. That would make more sense. And it would certainly just save a lot of travel time. So we'll go here. So we'll say Asazino, and then we'll be able to go to Sedlo. So we'll get these 2 systems freed up. Obviously, we want stations to be in these systems because we're not miners. So the asteroids don't matter to us. And we know that raiders don't respawn, so the only raiders we can fight are from missions, and the only way we can get skill points is through missions. So I just want to see how far we can go on our current configuration, and then we'll know when we need to, and then we'll start skilling up. So 96 credits, 96 space bucks to make the jump. Big deal. Here we go. Our ship has activated the warp drive. Here we go. Bending time and space to our will. Here we are. Raiders have been detected. We're in a 6.1 system, which means it's going to be slightly more. Oh no, 6,300 in payroll. Looks like it's basically the same as ships. We're going to start heading towards. We got a cruiser, and looks like we have at least 1 more escort. Looks like we're done fighting shuttles at least. So we got a cruiser and a frigate and an escort. Escort looks like he's going fastest. He's the one that wants to die first. Activate my weapons. Still don't know what the deal is with the missiles, but I gave this guy some missiles Everybody else was carrying Mark 1 missiles, so I gave him some Mark 1 missiles to see if he uses them. Maybe he'll only use Mark 1 missiles. I don't know why. I really keep forgetting you, and I'm always posting on Steam. I should just ask the dev about it. I mean, surely somebody else has noticed this error. Or maybe I'm the only one that's noticing this error. Or maybe it's not an error and I'm the only one experiencing this bug. All right, all three of them are firing missiles. So I guess that answers that question, huh? Let's see if this goes down. This is our dude that wasn't firing missiles, so maybe he can only fire Mark 1 missiles, which seems kind of... Alright, so yes, he fired missiles. So maybe that's the issue. Maybe he can only fire Mark 1 missiles. The missiles that they start off with. Maybe they're the only missiles they are capable of firing, and I bet you are really sick of hearing me say the word missile at this point. But look, there goes some more missile-like objects. And there goes my green stuff. My missiles... Sorry, my green stuff has longer range than theirs. I don't know what that was. Look at, did you see how everything kind of like split off into different directions? That was kind of cool. Alright, so that raider's dead. So now we're going up here after this dude. This is the guy in the cruiser. I have taken 7% shield damage. Nobody else has taken anything else. I don't even have my drones out at the moment. So we'll see if our drones are useful against the orifice, the officer. There they are, here they come. I didn't even scan what was in the system. It doesn't look like there is a station in this system, which is unfortunate, because that means this system is pretty much useless to it, except for, I guess we could use, but we don't get skill points. I mean, so we have those one things give us those missions. The Labor United gives us missions, and the... But do they give us skill points? I mean, they give us experience points. It's all that matters, right? So maybe we can do more... It was Labor United, right? I'll have to go and look at them. One of them basically just gives you tons of go kill these raider missions. So let's bring out our drones, just because, I mean, we paid for them. I have to see if there's a keybind for these. So there's our drones with their little red warp drives, or whatever they have. Fusion drives, I don't know. I'm not a space dude. Let's see if they can go out in front of me. So there they go, they're going to engage the target. Some of them are going. One guy is just kind of hanging back. I guess they have loyalty too? I don't know. One guy is refusing to go. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't want to go. As far as I know, I can send all of them out there. I don't see why I can't. Alright, we should be in weapons range soon. There we go. There goes those things. I'm not going to say that word again. Our shields are completely recharged. The drones do not appear to be doing any damage. They might not have gotten there yet, because they are kind of slow. Alright, so he was taking damage. Big damages. Somebody did some big damage to us though. He's hitting us hard. Alright, so we're actually taking damage this time. Officer. We haven't... Is there only 2 of them? We didn't blow one of them up already, right? Because there should be 3 of them, but I only see 2. I'm gonna go ahead and bring my own missiles into the fray this time. Drones, get out there and engage. Alright, so it looks like there's still one drone that refuses to go fight. And hey, you know, it's a tough world out there. There's a tough space out there. Maybe he... Alright, so maybe he did go out there. Alright, so this time he did go out and fight. But see, by the time they even get in range, it looks like we're... I can't tell if they're even doing any damage. I can't tell if they're getting close enough to do anything or not. Can I look at him? Can I put the camera on him? That would be cool. Apparently not. This dude is... I mean, we're shooting at him. Alright, he's taking damage. He's got 66... Alright, there we go. We're getting caught up. I guess he's just going fast. I didn't have my afterburners on. That's part of it. He's firing a lot of drones. We're caught up to him now. I mean, he's firing a lot of missiles. Is that word again? Sorry. Alright, drones. Select and dock. His loot is right there. 400,000. 400,000 for blowing him up. So we got 1 million. So we got 500,000 for All right, so there's only 2 chests, so there's only 2 of them. So there's only 2 in the officer spawn, which is unusual. I mean, it's different than what we're used to seeing. So I took 11% damage at most. So I think we're still good for at least a couple more systems. Unfortunately, this system had nothing. All right, that is a Schlick Diamonds, okay. That's nothing really. You dock there and they don't really do much for you. I mean, I'm sure there's a reason for them to exist, but I haven't found it. Let's go over here and look at this loot crate. I'm not gonna bother with those other 3 loot crates. I'm gonna get the 2 from the officer spawn. This pulsate laser is only worth 51,000, so we'll just see how much cash monies he had on him. Come on, there we go. He only had 18, but we got a rare advanced shield booster. It's rare and it's advanced, but it's only worth 26,000. We'll see if we can use it when we get back to town. All right, so drones are docked. Bring up the map. So we're gonna go back to. All right. So I'll go ahead and scan that. So we're going back to Wingi, and then we'll be able to go to our next system. So that was a 6.1 system. So the next system should be 5.9. I'm thinking 5.9 security system. We'll go ahead and dock at whatever this bank is here, so we can recharge our energy and save the game because auto save. So we'll dock at Keyworks real quick, just so we can get our energy back. There's our fleet. Once more victorious, my friends. We'll take a look at the old garage while we're in there to see if we can do something with this shield booster. I don't think we have a shield booster on it at the moment. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't show. I don't know what that is. I think that's the warp drive. I think these are shield boosters, yeah. So we'll have to see if this new shield booster is better than those shield boosters. So as soon as we get here to the garage, recharge our energy, then we'll be able to go on to Salahose. So Dole and Asawazino are filled up. All right, Keyworks. Dock up, let's dock. There we go. Garage. So we're using advanced shield boosters. So the rare advanced shield booster should be even better. 10% bonus to 2 random attributes. I don't know what that means. Go ahead and drop that on there. So our shield recharge 4.25, 128. Oops, so let's take that off. So we take it off. Still looks the same. So I don't know what this is accomplishing for us. All right, so I don't know what it did for us. It gives a bonus max capacity 22. So our shield, our actual shield size should be much better now. And it doesn't show us here. It just shows us our recharge rate, recharge base, and armor regeneration. Oh, our shield up here needs to recharge, I guess, when we undock. So 5,900. So not gonna worry about missions right now. We've got people, we've got raiders to kill, we got a system to liberate. So that means we're off to Sedloho. Afterburners on. Could still use some speed ups in that regard. Spend some money on that. Is that ore down there or something else? Yeah, Dynex ore. Been seeing on Steam forums that a lot of people are playing this game, doing trade, doing mining. It's a good thing about the game. I saw somebody mentioning that they didn't want to use a mod. They gave them a bigger cargo hold when starting the game because they thought it would be cheating. And once again, I want to reiterate that the developer does not care if you cheat. If you want to be a trader, but you want to give yourself a little bit of boost at the beginning of the game and you have a mod, or you want to edit the save files to give yourself a little bit bigger cargo hold, go for it. It's your sandbox. You're allowed to play in it as long as you want to, as long as you play nicely. All right, so new sector. All right, we got a station here. Tellus. I don't know what that is. We only have one station, so I guess there's only one station per sector in the... Alright, so it looks like we got... Looks like the ships are getting a little bit bigger, but we still just have one crew. Ooh, we're in a 5.7 system, so these guys might be pretty bad. I'm going to go ahead and use all my available weaponry. Once we kill these guys, then we'll book it for Tellus, the refined goods thing. One of my pilots has got a level of experience, which is good. We'll kill these guys, we'll dock so we can generate another autosave, and then we'll come back and kill the officer spawn. Sounds like a plan, right? Do I need to use my drones? I mean, I paid for them. Select and launch. Alright, where I got him, engage target. Alright, somebody's... Oh, we're already shooting at him. Okay. Drones might not even get to him before he's dead, because that's just that guy. So now we're going to go after this guy. We're going to go after the frigate. Engage target. All my weapons are still hot, so they should start firing immediately. Well, immediately once we get in range. Alright, so now the drones are once again just not doing anything. I'm telling them to engage the target and they're just sitting there. We definitely have a target. The drones just don't want to do anything. Or they just respond slowly. I still haven't taken any damage. My fleet... It looks like one of my guys is getting shot at, but it doesn't look like he's taking any appreciable damage. Drones, engage target. Alright, there goes some of them. Some of them are going, look at all those missiles. I'm sorry, there's that word again. Look at all those things flying through the air. It's just beautiful. I just love those things. Those unnamed things. Select and dock all. Now we're going to head down here to Telos to generate a save. Get those afterburners on. I took 5% damage. Didn't use anywhere near all of our resources. I'm just being extra safe. Overabundance of caution. That's me. That's how I like to play these things. I mean, I think it's better for you too. You don't want to see me get popped and then have to just reload and then popped and have to reload. This way we'll just see how far we go. So we'll save and we'll come back out and we'll fight these guys because I like to have my energy. I guess we can see if we have missiles too. Because we need some more missiles for ourselves and for our little friends. I mean, the drones, it's just not even worth the time to click on the buttons because half the time they don't even respond. And even when they do respond, it takes them so long to get to the ships. I just don't know. I just don't know. Maybe you get them to have better weapon range or something. Maybe that would help. Alright, so... And so this dude's got... Alright, so... Let's go to the market real quick. And look for missiles. Sorry, there's that word again. Alright, missile mark 1. 207. I'm going to buy all those because that's what our friends are using. Missile mark 4 is what I'm using. Alright, so... This mark is out of missiles now. This mark still has some. This mark still has some. I'll just go ahead and... See if I can... I forgot how to do... Alright, so that's half. So holding down shift will do half, apparently. Okay. Alright. Unduck. Take on the next batch of bad guys. Where are you at, bad guys? Ooh, there's 4 of them now. So we got a... So things are ramping up here pretty quickly, which is kind of what I thought was going to happen. Frigate... Kind of thought that things might escalate a great deal faster once we got past 0.5 systems, when we got into the 0.5 systems, but I could be wrong. I mean, we still didn't take that much damage from that last battle. Weapons activated, including my missiles. So who do we want to go after first? Dude's in a mule. So we got 2 cruisers and a frigate. Looks like the frigate is going fastest. He wants to get over here and say hi first. He wants to shake hands first. We'll be happy to shake hands with you, Mr. Port Bid Potty. But we're here mainly for your bleeder, less bro, farwo. Yeah, we gotta pay attention this time, because there is a lot of them. There's not really a lot of room for evasive maneuvers in this game. Look, our other pilots have leveled up too. So we got a 17, an 8, and an 8 now. Okay, so this is our dude we're going after. Alright, what are we paid for these drones? I mean, maybe at the very least, maybe they'll be cannon fodder. Right, so they are. So this dude's shooting at us. But all right, so he's in missile range. Ooh, look at us taking all that damage. I'm glad I saved. Let's see what happens here. All right, so we got him. He's gonna go down. But I don't see anybody else shooting at us yet. All right, this dude's shooting at us. Let's go ahead and go after him. Shields are at 77%, 78. Alright, so I guess my friends have decided they want to shoot at this guy instead. Alright, or maybe they were just shooting some rear firing guns or something, I don't know. So this dude is going down pretty quickly. We're not using our afterburners at the moment. Looks like our drones are up there fighting. I see stuff going on over there at least. So I think we're out of their gun port range. So let's go after the officer now. Engage target. There we go. He's just closer, and I think we're behind him. So I think we're safe. So we're dumping all of our firearm to him. So that first guy that shot at us, he's the only one that did any damage to us. Nobody else has even hit us. Drones, those yellow bars are the power. So they're not really taking any damage. They're just using up their energy. So this officer is going to be dead here soon without us taking any damage from him. And then this guy's getting in range. Looks like he might get in range to do some damage to us. But we're still at 85% shields, 100% armor and hull. There goes our long range fire. 2500. Our other guns should be kicking in here any second now. Alright, my green guns are not firing. I'm gonna go ahead and kick on the afterburners. I don't think he's trying to run away from us, but I want to get in range. Looks like he might be orbiting away from us. I don't know where my drones are. Looks like they're up there, or at least on their way. Alright, now we're in green gun range. He's taking a lot of massive damages now. Alright. Curse Splat. So that's all those dudes. We are clear to go. I'm not going to bother loot. I don't need your stinking loot. So now we're going to go back over here to Talos and dock up. We'll get my drones in. Select and dock drones. Don't worry, they'll come home automatically if they get lost. It's no big deal. Alright, so we survived that. So now let's take a look at the map. So this is our new dead end, Sadlohu Z. So this is our new dead end. So we have 3 systems off of here, but it won't let us look at them. So I do know that we have Ba, Kadum, and Oetike. Which one do you think is the one that we're going to be able to go to first? Ba? I agree with you. We're going to go to Ba first. So let's see. So undock. And let's see if we can go to Ba. There is no war in Ba Sensei. So there should be 4 exit gates. One going back to Alajigabor. I'm going to click that one off of it so we don't use it. All right, let's just go to the one that's closest. Let's go to Atiki. And see if that's the system that we can go to. Atiki. I'm gonna keep a pin here. I got a pin nearby, so I can write down which system we need to go to in which order. I'm gonna make sure I don't write on my study notes for my private pilot license. I write on my notes for when I thought I was gonna learn how to play guitar. I'll use those notes instead. All right, so here we go. See if we can make this jump. So we have Atiki. I'm just going to write down so A, B, and C. Hey, that works out really well, doesn't it? A, B, and C. Atiki, Ba, and Kadum. So can we jump to Atiki? Nope, we have to go to Ba first. So I'm going to write down Ba there. So let's go to Ba first. So we know that B comes before A. So now we just need to figure out where C goes. Is C going to be our first system or is it going to be our last system? So it's either going to be BAC or CBA. It's like a little logic puzzle, isn't it? It's like a little logic mini game in the middle of Astrox Imperium. Off we go into the wild black yonder. So we should have better afterburners. 155 meters per second is not that great. Where are we accelerating? Where are we moving at a constant speed? We should be accelerating, in my opinion. IMO. But I'm not a spaceologist. Alright, so can we go to this one? No. So C, B, A is the order. So we have to go to Cadium first. So Cadium, and then Ba, and then Tiki. So at least we know the order. So I won't be going and bouncing around when we come back. So I know the three systems. I know the order of the three systems that have to be cleared. We are at 26 million credits. 26 million space bucks. 26 million people. It's a lot of space bucks. We have one more system. We discovered another system that has a station, so that gives us access to another set of missions. Watch this one say something like another system has to be cleared. Alright, here we go. Warp into Cadium Bipple. Bipe. Cadium Bipe. Or Bipai. Yes, I know there's raiders. And there is no station in this system, so it's worthless. We got another Schlick diamonds. I might as well spit in my face. Alright, so how many ships do we got? We're in a 5.6 system. We got 4 ships again. And look, we got a ribbon this time. I think the ribbons are pretty bad news, if I remember correctly. It's just a matter of... Alright, my weapons need to be activated again. I'm going to use my missiles. I'm going to go ahead and get my drones out. So select and launch all. I need to see if there's a keybind for that. Or if there isn't, see if I can create one somehow. I know what it is in EVE Online, but I don't know what it is in Astrox Imperium. There we go. So we got frigate, cruiser, and a mule. So it's about the same. So this frigate, so the pirate cruiser is coming in hot and heavy. So we'll go ahead and see if the drones will go ahead and go after them. So there they go. Some of them anyway. I don't know if they're just not getting the order or they don't like me or what. Here goes our rockets. Okay, so the drones are still got some drones that are just ignoring me completely. You know, it's kind of upsetting. Alright, so here's this guy going. Right, so he's taking massive damage and they're shooting at us. And it looks like they're shooting at my fleet and me, which is good. I would prefer that they be shooting a little bit at each of us. Okay, so now the drones are all engaged. It's a matter of range, or maybe it's a matter of command range or something. Alright, we're still good. Get in there. Get in there. We gotta start reducing some of these targets. We're in a target-rich environment, and we are one of the targets. There we go. This guy's right up our tailpipe. So the drone should be able to get to him pretty quickly. And so should our missiles. So we take 16 points of damage. We got actual stuff going on in this battle. This guy is right on top of us now. Got some close range combat going on here, folks. There's our drones. We can see our drones better this time. Kind of slow turning. I think we might need to work on our turning rate at some point. Because once our weapons are in range, once our weapons are activated, especially at this range, then we can rip through them pretty good. We're shooting at the cruiser, right? Yeah, we're shooting at the cruiser. We can't go any slower. I mean, I guess we could go slower, but the mule is not shooting at us. I mean, you would figure the mule, the big guy, the big kahuna would be dumping some damage on us, but he's not. So our drones are in there. I wish I could see how much damage the drones are actually doing. I mean, I'm assuming they're doing something. Alright, so he's dead. You can see he's only got 7,000 credits. So the first spawn doesn't have much credit, many credits. So I'm going to sit here for a minute and let the old energy recharge and shields recharge. I don't know how fast my shields are recharged. How far away are these dudes? 10,000, and there's 3 of them. Okay, so there's, I'm assuming that they might be a little bit tougher. There's only 3 of them. So we got officer, so we got another mule, another cruiser, and a frigate. Just gonna wait a minute. It looks like the cruiser is going fast, super fast. 77% shields. Probably need to do something about our shield. Let's dock our drones and see if that helps them recharge their energy faster. Need to do something about our shield recharge rate. I mean, we got a lot of shields, but still, we want to recharge fast. We want to regenerate it as fast as Garen regenerates health in League of Legends, which probably none of you know what I'm talking about. But let's go, so 80% shields. Now here we don't have a station to dock. How far away is Schlick Diamonds? 7,000. Can we get to Schlick Diamonds before they get to us? I don't know if that'll count as an actual station. I know we can dock there, but I don't know if it counts as an actual station. I think we can get there and avoid combat until we can dock and see what happens. Yeah, we got 3 skill points for being in space so much. Schlick Diamonds might be a raider base. I don't know. I don't want to shoot at him by accident. I know it's a weird. It's not. It's like one of the, it's like a public energy generator or something like that. It's not a station. It doesn't have like a market or anything. It's just another. It's just another labor unit. It's a recon centers. Those are the ones that have the missions. So maybe we can get. Maybe you could get kill missions in here, but we're not worrying about those right at the moment. We're just worrying about liberation. Alright, so we dock, and then we're gonna immediately undock. See, these guys are still moving. Oh, they've stopped since we've This is the thing, if we dock with an actual station, all this stuff disappears. So here, it's like we're still in space. And our shields are not going up. When we dock in one of these things, it's like we're still in space. Because you see, we still have targets and everything. So if I undock, and they immediately start heading towards us again. So that did not help. So we need an actual station. So if you dock at a Schlick Diamonds or any of those other secondary structures, you're still technically in space, apparently. Which is interesting to note. For me, I don't know about you, you probably don't care. But it did recharge our drones' shields. Alright, so I've issued the command, and now they're all well, some of them are going, some of them are not. So why did only some of them go and some of them didn't? I know I can command all of them. I know that can happen. And so now we have another guy that's out of missiles apparently. We'll have to do something about that in the next time we get to an actual market. Good, they're splitting up their fire among the fleet, which is exactly what we want. We want them shooting at all of us and not concentrating fire on just one of us. This is the second spawn, right? Yeah, this is the officer. So we're gonna go for the cruiser next. Drones, get on him. Drones can get there. There goes the drones. Send in the drones. We're not close enough to actually see their weapons this time. Alright, so that just leaves Mr. Officer Demixel Ilgenti. I want to keep track of where his loot falls. I'm going to pick up his loot to see how much... Oh, get up there, drones. I shouldn't have to tell you to do this. You can see I'm getting shot. You've got some sort of AI, don't you? Get up there. Alright, so... Fleet is in good shape. I'm in good shape. So, once again, we're in good shape. Nothing really to worry about. 305,000 credits. We got a blaster 9. Torpedo launchers are worth good money. 1,875,000. Of course, we won't get anywhere near that. A rare active scanner. Ooh, 8,000. So now bring up the map. Hop back over to Sadlizo. Forgot to dock my drones, but you see they go with us anyway. It'll drain a ton of their energy, I believe. No, that's if I go through a warp gate without them. If I go through a jump gate, then they have to use their own warp drives to catch up to me, which doesn't make any sense, but I'm not in charge. So we're gonna run over to Telos for our autosave. And I think we can go, all right, so that was C. So now we can go to B. Bakaranki. Clear that system. And hopefully there'll be a station in there, not just another Schlick Diamonds. Because Schlick Diamonds is not worth it. Not worth docking at. Nothing there. Not a nilch, nip, nothing. So we'll do that, we'll dock and we'll clear out the next sector, and that'll be it for this video. So we'll get through 3 maybe systems. It's been about 36 minutes. So a lot of you are watching these videos all the way through, which I'm very impressed. Thank you for doing that. I swear I'm gonna start streaming. There's just weird stuff going on in my life at the moment. So I swear I will start streaming on Twitch at some point. Astrox and some other games I've been interested in. Alright, so there we are. So we'll immediately undock. I'm not gonna worry about selling my loot because it's not that important. So now we're off to Bakareki. Goodness, got a bit of a cough going tonight. But it's not illness. It's just from talking a lot and not having enough generic LaCroix with me. I'm trying something new called Bellevue sparkling water. Comes from Aldi's. So yes, it's a cheaper version of LaCroix, which is already super cheap. But I really like the passion fruit flavor. And Aldi's doesn't carry the passion fruit LaCroix. They carry other flavors of LaCroix. But they had this generic LaCroix. So I'm trying it. It's not bad. It's no LaCroix though, but what is really? I mean, the greatest drink ever invented. Everybody else I know that drinks them hate them. But I love them. Especially when I'm eating a sandwich that I accidentally stole at work, but that's another story. Story for another time. I'm sure we've all accidentally stolen sandwiches at work. Alright, there is no stations in this sector either, so this is another dead sector for us. This does not even appear to have... What is that? So we have a medical facility. Ooh. At last I can retire. What's this up here? Public energy generator. So nothing of use to us, but we still have to clear these, even though there's no permanent residents other than the doctors. We still need to clear it for the good of the universe. We are in a 5.3 sector. We got everybody targeted. So we got a mule, a frigate, and 2 cruisers. All right, we got exploration. So we got we got 20 skill points simply for being awesome. All right, get our drones out. Drones deploy, select and launch all. We're going straight for the cruiser. Our drones are still with us. Well, some of them are going. All right. Now, I don't want to split up my fleet. I don't know if that's a good idea. We might have to try stuff like that when we get into future systems. But I like just moving my fleet in a big block and just blasting the heck out of stuff with all of our combined arms. Now, my ship does fly just a little bit ahead. So I don't know if that's going to make the pirates, or whoever they are, target me first. Because I've got that 1/2 kilometer advantage on my... So here we go. See, it doesn't look like the drones are doing any damage. I mean, they should be up there doing something. I don't even know what they're doing. They're just up there riding bikes. playing cards or something. I don't know what they're doing. We gotta get to another station so I can buy some more ammunition. A fresh station that's gonna have missiles. So apparently they can only shoot Mark 1 missiles, which is disappointing. But, you know, like I said, that's why I chose the ones that only have one launcher. I haven't taken any damage. I don't know what's going on. They're not shooting at us at all. Alright, so we got another cruiser. So they did shoot at us. I don't know who they shot at. Whoever they shot at didn't do any damage. So go drones, go do something. They're just little butts out there. Sorry for the language. They're just not doing anything. It's like there's no point in having them unless the enemy gets like within like 20 meters. Which I prefer that the enemy not do that. And it seems like our normal weapons are not firing as much as possible. It seems like everything's just going slow. Of course, it could just be paranoia. Is everybody out of missiles? No, we still got some missiles on those ships. Yeah, I am taking some damage. The fleet is still good. So we have another frigate we need to take out. Why is he so far away? Let's take out the mule first then, because he's right next to us. And maybe the drones will go fight him. Yes, so there goes the drones. So apparently the dude just has to be right on top of us before the drones can do anything. Okay, he's staying out of our... Yeah, so there, see, the drones are firing at him, but it doesn't look like they're doing much. He's trying to, I guess the firing arcs on his ship just don't reach us anymore. Alright, so now we gotta go up to the frigate, who's all the way on the other side of the system for some reason. He's smart. He's not gonna come anywhere near us. He's like, thanks, but no thanks. And I don't blame you, sir. Let's go ahead and dock our drones because they're worthless. Fire up the old afterburners so we can get up to this guy. I'm back at 100% shields, and of course I'm still at 100% armor and hull. Since he hasn't gotten through that. I guess we have oh, no, we don't have armor. We just have... Where did we? We got 100% shields, 100% hull, I guess. I guess we have armor. I don't know. We got something. Alright, so we're in range. Everybody's firing now. We got my missiles. I've still got 206 missiles. Hey, we could talk to him. Hey, get lost! Alright. Well, he wasn't a nice guy, was he? Nice, and here comes the boss. Here comes the big boss man. Officer. How many of them are there? This could be an interesting fight. Alright, we'll go ahead and start heading towards them though. Even though I don't have them all scanned yet. Just 4 of them. There we go. It looks like there's going to be 2 cruisers, a frigate, and a mule. And based on the past, shouldn't have to worry about damage too much. Alright, drones. Who's closest? Pirate cruiser is closest at the moment. So where's the other guy? There he is. He's down there. I'm going after the cruiser though. Engage. And I'm taking a lot of shield damage real fast. I'm gonna go ahead and kick on the turn off the afterburner so we can turn faster. Alright, so weapons are out, weapons are hot, drones are engaged. Alright, I took a bunch of damage real fast, but I'm still okay, I think. Depends on how fast we can get rid of some of these guys. It looks like this guy is actually able to hit us, so he has to go next. So this guy, the Mahia is in the cruiser, he needs to die, because he's the one that's actually doing damage to us, it looks like. So Mr. Mahia, we cannot allow you to live. Everybody's in range. Looks like he's shooting at somebody else. Barely scratching them. My shields are regenerating now, but not quickly. That's fine. 61%, 62%. Energy is still holding up. Drones are still out there pretending like they're doing something. Leldoy Davenport is next. I'm gonna take him down next. So the radial menu there for a second, which I've never used very much. The mule is right behind us, which could be bad news. We could be right in his firing arcs. Now he's taking 50% damage. Is somebody else shooting at him, or did we already just do some damage to him? I don't know. Alright, so the missiles are hitting this guy. It looks like he's trying to run away. Come on, drones, get out there and do something. Maybe he's a long-range ship? I don't know. This guy's got longer range missiles than me, apparently. I mean, not missiles. Sorry, I used that word again. So clear this system. We'll move on. Drones, 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 do something. Looks like they're trying to get up there. Come on. Come on, boys. Everybody needs to be in weapons range. There we go. Alright, so we got a new level of experience, which is good. Alright, he's dead. Now it's just time for the orifice. Drones, go after the officer, please. And then we will collect his loot, because that's just how we be. And this is Sector B, right? This is Bakrinkari. Alright, there we go. Another sector cleared. We'll get his loot. He had no loot, but he had 286,000 credits. You have 460,000 credits for clearing this sector. Select and dock all. So now, we're going to go back to Sedlow, and we're going to dock up, recharge, and that's going to be it for the night, because it's been an hour already. Where's my, there it is. All right, it's been close to an hour, so we know what our objective is. We were able to clear up 3 more systems, and I think we're still good to go for at least probably another 3 more systems. I mean, the enemies are ramping up, but it is ramping up by mainly in, I don't know. We got down to 61% shield, so it might be, you know, maybe 2 or 3 more systems before we start running into serious trouble. Ooh, space lightning. So yeah, thanks for watching. Next playthrough or next video, we'll continue to just blast through systems until we can't blast anymore, and then we'll know what our stopping point is. We know when we'll have to turn around and start spending most of our time mission grinding again, so we can get some more skill points. We did get some skill points for that, so we do have 47 skill points, but getting to the point where I'm not sure what to put them in. I mean, we could always use a bigger fleet, or we can improve our own ship. It's a delicate balancing act. So thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon.